Well, we're moving on with number 54 in the Slasher Classics collection from 88 Films. This one is Mortuary from 1983. I was a little bit weary about this one. Again, it was one that I hadn't heard of before, but it's got some good big names in the production. So it's all about young Christy Persson, a woman who's convinced her father's death in the swimming pool wasn't an accident. Now, we as the viewer know this to be true because the opening sequence is her father by the pool when something or someone seemingly attacks him and helps him to drown. Her boyfriend Greg and a friend break into a local mortuary for some tyres to try and get some recompense because he's been sacked from his job, when they discover some kind of strange cult-like séance going on. Definitely occult leanings, and then soon mysterious murders start to happen, and Christy starts to suspect that she is being targeted by something or someone. It's a kind of interesting yet familiar movie, but there has this certain level of charm with it. I was won over quite early on. There was a jump scare that you can see coming a mile away, but for some reason it just worked on me and gave me a great kind of thrill into the start of this film, and it made me kind of settle into this one.
Hey, Greg! Greg!
Mortuary blends slasher tropes with occult horror, and I think I kind of like that. It's set in a sleepy American town. The film offers a kind of slow burning mixed atmosphere with some occult leanings, some various slasher tropes and murders, and kind of unconventional kills. But it starts to give away a little bit too much, I would say, too early on. By the way you're 2/3 through, you kind of know who the killer is. You know what they're up to and roughly why they're doing what they're doing. And it kind of takes the weirdness away from it and turns it more into a straightforward slasher in the final third of it.
I hate being an embalmer. Nobody wants to date me. They all think I'm weird.
I liked many aspects of this. The cult atmosphere, the occult rituals. It seemed kind of banal at times, you know, like someone's idea of what an occult ritual is, not really actually doing anything. And I had a feeling that the person that was hosting these was using it more to pick up women than to actually talk to people who were dead. There is this whole silly aspect of sleepwalking throughout it as well, which, to be honest, I found entertaining. Where Christy is walking at night, there's a moment where she just walks into the pool and goes for a little swim and then realises she's asleep and almost drowns. It's silly, but it's kind of fun.
Are you all right? He tried to kill me. Honey, you're dreaming, having a bad dream. No, there was someone out there. I saw him.
You've Linda Day George, you've got Christopher George, who really do add a bit of gravitas to the production. You've got Bill Paxton, who I think almost steals the show as the kind of bumbling doofus who turns up at the start, and he's really fun every time he appears in it. It's got that weird early 80s feeling to it, from roller skating discos to corpse laden mortuaries that just juxtaposed against these two different things are just really fun and kind of different. The hooded figures, the sort of mystery at the heart of it. It just makes a kind of fun and easy slasher film to follow along. It's not a typical teen slasher. It has a little bit of a slow rhythm to it. That occult addition really does add something new into the mix. Never quite sure whether it's something that's the cult or whether it's something that's just a crazed person killing that's really driving the horror in the film, and that adds to an unsettling tone, which I kind of liked. Mortuary was fun. I enjoyed it. It's not a standout movie, but it doesn't need to be. It does what it was to do, and that is scares and entertains, and I think it does that pretty well. Let's dive into the disc of Mortuary, have a look at some of the extras. Here we are in the disc for Mortuary. Let's go to the special features. We have an audio commentary by The Hysteria Continues, which You know, usually they're on discs of films that aren't that great. Mortuary is actually a pretty decent one. We have an interview with the composer John Kickavis. This runs for 15 minutes 2 seconds, where he's talking about creating the idea of the musics for this film. And then we have a trailer. Also included in this set is a 12-page booklet with a great essay about why Mortuary is a really good slasher. That's the extras for Mortuary. Mortuary is, well, it's kind of a gem. It's a slasher tipped into occult and surreal nature by its rituals, its paranoia, and kind of style that it leans into. It's not a top-tier classic. It's good. It's well worth this cult revival. It's well worth this classics of being a slasher collection entry, and I'm kind of happy to see there. It's one I'll go back and visit when I just want an easy-to-watch, fun horror movie. I'd love to know your thoughts on Mortuary. Let me know in the comment box below whether you love it, hate it, fall somewhere in the middle. As always, there is more content up there where you can see more of my stuff. In the description box are links to Patreon, membership program, manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.